But I want to kind of go back in time. All right. So hop in your DeLoreans, everyone. We're going back to the future. And I want to talk about Alex making that shift. I was listening to one of your episodes, and I'll actually put a link below. It's about how to leave your day job. And you mentioned that there was this point in time where you decided, I no longer want to be an employee. I want to turn my side hustle into my full-time income. So take me back in a time, and what was it like making that decision?
Yeah. So I did 15 years in the aerospace industry. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I should mention that up front here, Mark, that from day one till the end when I left at year 15, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And actually the last year I was there was my best performing year out of all of those years. And I started as like a part-time receiving guy, worked my way up to the executive level. And when I left, it was like a bittersweet day. So I'm going to mention that. But the first 10 years of it were really cool. And when I reflect now and think why I enjoyed them so much, it's because it was a privately owned small company for aerospace. I mean, it's still like millions and millions of dollars or tens of millions of dollars, whatever it was bringing in every year. But for aerospace, it was a small organization. And so for me, I just loved being able to almost be an entrepreneur inside of a company. Like I could still be like, let's try this. And 30 to 50 people would try it the next day, right? Like I like that. Yeah. At year 10, we actually sold and we got bought out by a really big multi-billion-dollar organization. So we went from like tens of millions to billions of dollars. And I remember one quarter I had this idea that I implemented, and we had like these pretty aggressive goals, new awesome thing that saved us 10% in one of our divisions of the company, which 10%, like when you're talking millions of dollars, like that's good money. I brought it to my CEO. I was like, man, look what we did this last quarter. He's like, yeah, I know. And I was like, he seemed like he was not happy about it. I'm like, well, no, we saved 10%. We didn't lose 10%. We saved it. He's like, no, I know. He's like, we didn't tell the shareholders we're going to do that. He's like, they're kind of furious. I was like, what? He's like, they could have sold the stocks for more money if they had known that you were going to do something so aggressive to grow the company. And I was like, oh my he's gosh. Like, you got to stick to the goals that are set now. And subconsciously in that moment, like I didn't walk out bitter, but I just knew that, you know what, I can't really be the person that adds the most value anymore in this organization. It just wasn't my type of thing. And for some people, they thrive in that environment. Honestly, most companies, the end goal is to get to that level, right? But I just realized that like being, for lack of a better term, maybe like a cog in the system, that just wasn't going to be me. So at year 10, I decided, hey, time to go. And Mark, that there's 5 years between like when I decided that when I actually left. So hopefully we'll fill in a little bit of the gaps here. But yeah, that's kind of like how corporate went. But as I said, till the last day I was there, I performed at 110%. I gave my all to that company and have no hard feelings or any negative thoughts about it. I loved every day of that job.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed this episode. I've got several other episodes right here for you. Smash one of these videos to make sure that you don't miss out on the tips, tools, and tactics of industry experts. Let's take that side hustle full time. Smash one of these links.